All right. Okay. I'll set a timer. 2 hours. No more than 2 hours. All right. When that rings, I gotta get out. In the meantime, hello there, my friends. Good to see you. Man, this is so weird. My setup is completely janky today. Can't hear my own voice, which is weird. Normally, I kind of use that information to gauge how I'm sounding and make sure everything's okay. But now I'm just gonna have to rely on you guys. Infinite Psychosis, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Been messing around with my setup for like the past hour, maybe two, because my microphone that I normally use messed up. But today, I've been meaning to work on this comic, another 2-sentence horror story comic, 1-page comic that I'm using to hone my skills. And I figured, why not do that in front of a live audience? Hold myself accountable. You guys normally are pretty good with that. So I know it's a random Sunday afternoon. I didn't say anything about this. I didn't let anybody know I was coming on. So I can't expect too big of a crowd today. But it's not the size that matters, just that somebody's around to hang out while I'm doing this. So I'll give you guys a little peek. What's going on here? Of course. See, this was working like right before I came online, and now it doesn't want to work. So that's good. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's Sunday. Long Halloween. Hello there, my friend. Good to see you. I know it's just a couple people in right now, but I'm just going to get started anyway, because I got about 2 hours to play with. All right, so I want to show you all what I'm working on here. So this is another one of those 2-sentence horror stories. Hey there, Gabe. 2-sentence horror stories. And this is how it goes. When the old man asked if I wanted ice cream, I assumed it was just his accent. Unfortunately, though, he meant exactly what he said. So, testing a few different things of skills of mine with this. Every one of these I want to test some skills, specific skills that I need to work on if I'm going to do comics, which is something I've been feeling very passionate about lately. I spent all night last night writing up almost like a comic screenplay version of a story that I did a while back called Project Heaven. So that's one thing. A good friend of mine, Ghost Mummy, used to be on YouTube a while back. I still talk to her once in a while. She suggested that I use that as one of my test cases for pretty much almost like a double-length comic book. I created a 40-page treatment of it, or for it rather, and pretty soon I'll be getting into that and starting to sketch out the thumbnails and things like that for that one. But this is what we have for today. So I'm going to take, why is this named like that? All right, this should be renamed to, let's see. sketch. Yeah. And then we'll do a pencils layer. I'm going to reduce the opacity for the sketch. And then go to pencils. All right, technical pen, that's what I like to use. Okay, so now let's go. Just start getting some of these lines in. Okay. Don't want it that thick now. Yeah, it's all very rudimentary, the way that I've been doing these backgrounds. I know I have a lot, I leave a lot to be desired there, but, you know, I'm doing my best with my little skills that I've developed over the years. All right. And I also am trying not to rely too much on the Procreate little cheat codes, like this line straightening feature that they have on here. It's really good, but who am I kidding? I am going to use this as much as possible because it's just that convenient. I don't know why I'm starting with the background, but background work is one thing that I've never really done before. So I gotta start somewhere, I guess. And I'm just experimenting with different looks of how things are gonna come out, because I really, really don't know. This is all stuff I've never really tried before. As you can see, I'm very untrained in terms of line drawing and line weight. It might have been a better idea to go thinner on these, but I mean, it's the background, so I don't have to be super precise. Thank you. I'm glad you all like it. And yeah, Gabe, that was that Project Heaven is one of my favorite pieces that I've done. As far as my narration and writing has gone, that's one that I'm most proud of. One of the ones I'm most proud of. Okay. So when I was doing the sort of pre-sketch, the sketches that I did here, I'm not sure if I started it on my phone or if I did it, not sure if I did it on my phone originally or if it was just like a complete iPad job. I'm not sure. Yeah, it might be a little bit rough, but I think it'll get my point across. See, eventually I'm going to have to learn to bring this down a little bit. Eventually I'm going to have to learn to just make the lines commit and keep it moving. Sheet whiz. Okay. All right, there we go. So I got this little keyboard thing. Hey, Lee. Greetings. Just spending a couple hours drawing some backgrounds. Well, hopefully I could finish the entire inking. I'm not sure if I will be able to in this particular session, but I'll do my best. All right, gonna edit that shape. I kind of want it to lightly lightly go into the perspective, or go with the perspective of this. The rest of the picture. See, that's pretty cool. All right, I got, yeah, what I was saying is I got this little keyboard thing that should allow me to pretty easily start switching around, and I can change my brush size. I can change from eraser to brush and all this cool little. See, this should be three-dimensional. I don't want this to be a little. I'll put a little extra effort into that to make it look at least a little bit 3D. Just got to get used to these little keyboard shortcuts. Okay, so now with this, man, I'm not good at this kind of type of stuff, guys. You'll have to excuse my amateurishness. These are such rudimentary design for these houses and stuff. It's not my specialty yet. No, that's not going to work. It's all part of me training myself here. Hopefully someday in the future I'll be able to knock out stuff like this much quicker. See, this should be like grass here. Get a little grass texture going all the way over here. Might as well do the little branches with these little bushes that they got going here. One thing I'm learning about is suggesting complexity and form without actually having to draw all of it. What kind of artwork do you do, Gabe? Said you'd like to learn more about doing backgrounds for your artwork. Now you got me curious. Eraser. Uh-oh. No. Oh, wrong button. There we go. But that's not the eraser I want either. I want the inking eraser. Bring that down. Yeah. Okay. It looks rudimentary, elementary even, but it's all right. So for the house that's a little bit further away, I'll do some, a little bit thinner line weight for it. Let's bring that, yeah, there we go. See, this is faster. It's a lot faster when I just train myself to make straighter lines. Infinite Psychosis, you're not blocked from chat. Oh, James Taylor, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Didn't see you pop in there. No, don't worry about it, man. I don't remember you asking me anything offensive, anything like that. It's just certain things I like to answer, certain things I don't. I don't hold anything against you guys. I mean, how do you know unless I tell you anyway? What my boundaries are. But boundaries are very important, nonetheless. Let's see, maybe I can add a little couple lines in here. And this is another thing. I'm actually trying to develop my own comic book style. Chaos Theory, what's up? Hope everybody's doing well. It's a nice, quiet weekend, at least on my side of the fence. Always a welcome aspect to have to your weekend. Nice, quiet. Like I said earlier, I meant to be on a couple hours ago, but almost everything in my studio decided to crap the bed at the same time for some reason. And I still have a bunch of stuff not working the way it's supposed to be working. So I gotta look into that sometime between now and probably next weekend, because I believe next weekend I'll be doing my next story live stream. And I've got to have everything on point before that. Thought it was my microphone at first, but turns out may or may not be. So, really no closer to solving the issue now than I was when it first happened. See, those are some pretty good lines right there. Do y'all see those? Oh, boom. Okay. See, I think I can do this. All right, so let's see. We'll go like this. And a couple other little. Just wanted to have different looking bushes here than in the house next door, even though these are some pretty hellish looking bushes. It's all in the service of just, you know, creating the illusion of life and space, something which I'm honestly not super good at. And I'm just really trying to learn how to do effectively. Yeah, I don't even know if those read as bushes, but whatever. We'll keep it moving. Because you guys aren't here to see the bushes. You probably are here to see the human ice cream in the last panel down here. That's what I'm really looking forward to drawing. Hey there, Mary C. Let's see. Oh, this is actually an iPad Pro. The model, not the latest one, but the one from, I want to say the one from last year. I'm not sure. Yeah, last year. Either the 2019 or the 2020 model. I'll make a little, like, crack in this. It's pretty realistic, as these things are always cracking. See, the thing is, I gotta learn to be consistent with my designs. Now that looks like a scrotum. I'll do like this. You know, like at least in each particular piece that I do, there's got to be internal consistency. Like if I put some detail in bushes in one panel, that's, you know, I should do the same in a similar panel within that piece, if that makes sense. Yeah, OnlyFans it'll get you there pretty quick, most likely. I gotta see. I do need to work on my cross hatching. I really don't know if I'm even able to do it effectively at all, let alone just busting it out right now. We'll see, I suppose. All right. So there's still more details I got to do on the house and everything. Hey, Lady Ryder, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, see, for this one, I probably want to make the line weight a little bit heavier for the outlines of this ice cream truck. I'll do all the curves. So I don't get distracted by that later on. And connect the dots. Wait. Why don't we do it like this? Do I use the gaming platform Steam? Not really. I rarely use Steam for anything. I don't really I don't really do a lot of PC gaming. When I'm gaming, it's normally PlayStation. No, that's a little too close there. No. Nope, that's not what I wanted either. Okay. See, this is one of those times where I'm just going to have to go for it a few times and see what happens. I'm so bad at this. All right. Boom. There's one. Boom. There's two. All right. Maybe that's what I was just not, wasn't being patient enough. Trying to get it all done in one swipe. Am I on DeviantArt? No. But people have been trying to convince me to use DeviantArt. I haven't used it since I was a teenager, honestly, or whatever time frame that was. Since I was a much younger man, I'll say that. So what's the appeal of DeviantArt for those who are in the know? If you wouldn't mind explaining it to me. Okay, I'm starting to like this little shortcut thing. This little keypad shortcut that I bought. Yeah, Procreate is an iPad only application as far as I know. Okay, maybe I should connect these a little bit more here. Yeah. I realize you guys probably didn't click onto this video to watch me draw an ice cream truck, but this is all part of the process. You got to trust the process. And I'm hoping I'll be able to show you all the entire process of doing the more intriguing / gory parts, or even the creepy guy, the ice cream salesman himself. But I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to come back on again, especially given that I have to attend to this weird situation with my microphone. Got a lot of stuff that I need to take care of before I get to my next stream. Yeah, iPad is my opinion, one of the best art creation devices out there right now. Man, okay, I probably should just start practicing my lines so I could actually get good clean lines every time. Is that even what the front of a ice cream truck looks like? I really don't know. All right, so I'll add a little bit of extra information in here. Just a little bit to give the impression that I know what it's supposed to look like. Feel like I'm not playing with line weight enough as I'm doing this. Maybe I should have done that with a little bit thinner line weight, but whatever. Where's the net? Found a spider in the long Halloween. Okay, so Lady Writer says, big community for up and coming as well as professional artists, different arts, groups and tips and all that. That sounds cool. I just feel like I don't have time. Not right now, anyway. But I do appreciate the information. Way too thick on the lines there, but it's all good. This is all like basically a study for me to practice. Because as you guys know, well, you might not even know this actually, maybe I haven't even said it, but my end goal is to produce a bunch of these sort of two sentence horror story type comics. Each one is one page, and when I'm done with those, I feel like by then I will have had enough practice with comics. I would have developed a little bit of a style of my own and can potentially go on and make a larger project with different scenes and characters and all that good type of stuff. So weird not being able to monitor my own voice while I'm streaming. It's very weird. All I hear is the music that I'm playing for you guys. Normally I can hear my own voice, so I know if I'm sounding messed up or if the gain is too loud or if I'm having weird mouth noises and things like that. You guys know I hate those. But right now I can't hear anything. Anything I'm normally able to hear other than just the sounds of the music I'm playing for y'all. It's very weird, a very weird feeling. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do with these. I'm gonna do like this, and then very rudimentary, but this is not really the point of the story. All right, so these should be pretty easy. Bring the size down here. Yeah, you don't want to be messing with brown recluses there. I'll tell you that right now. But you all know that most likely. And as you all can see, I am not an architecture major. I don't know a whole lot of great house designs that look super convincing. I'm just trying to make a little comic. I should start doing those though. Architectural studies. That would definitely help me out in this area, which I really obviously desperately need help with. Yeah, I don't even know what that house is that I just did there. That thing looks pretty ridiculous. I wouldn't want to live in it. But that ain't the point, like I said. It's a little street light there. I need to also remind myself periodically to use shadow to my advantage when it's when I'm dealing with stuff that I don't really feel like having to render out completely. Hey, what's up, Shinfits? How's it going? Just spending a couple of minutes just going over this stuff, trying to develop this comic. 1 page, 2 sentences. I should probably give that a little bit of depth there. Not that it's going to hide the lack of execution. as I move along, I'm hoping to get a little bit more of an organic feel to the way that I add these little details with stuff. It's so deliberate right now because I'm just not super experienced with it. Everything that I do's gotta be, it's gotta be sort of meticulously done rather than free flowing and just adding little doodles. I haven't drawn enough houses to be able to doodle one yet. That's going to be key. Trying to avoid tangents at the same time. Yeah, there's only but so much wobble I can accept in a line. Okay. All right. Almost done with this. Or at least almost done with the part of it that I'm going to do for now. It's a funky looking thing there. Remus plays pretend. Hello there. Remus, tell me, are you someone who's changed their name a couple times over here? 'Cause y'all be confusing me sometimes. Yeah, that's who I thought you were. What's the significance of the name Remus? Snips, if you don't mind me asking. I might have asked you this before. Please forgive me if I have, and you answered it previously. No, that's not going to be clean enough. Okay. I feel like I am speeding up a little bit as we go along. If y'all have any hints or any little ideas on what I can include in this panel with the ice cream truck, because I kind of want to give a little bit of foreshadowing in this panel. Even though it's all on the same page, I kind of like the idea of putting a little bit of stuff in there where if you look at the image after reading the full story, that you'll see certain things that you might not have noticed before, like a little, some kind of like hidden Easter eggs, if you will. Oh, Snips. Snips is trans, currently transitioning. He, him now. Very cool. So Remus is what you just like to go by now, or is there a connection to the legend of Remus and Romulus? That's what I want to know. Because I've always been fascinated with that tale of antiquity. Yeah, my line weights are going to be all mismatched in this. Put these those big cooling towers on top. I'm pretty sure that's how they look. And I'm also pretty sure that ice cream trucks use those. Man, my back is starting to hurt a little bit. Been having some back trouble lately. Might have to wind this table down. I'm standing up right now. But I was planning on being online much earlier and getting all this. Probably would have been done by now if it wasn't for all the technical issues that I was having. So now I feel like I'm running out of gas a little bit. So this is going to be... Okay. I'm like not even talking right now. Oh, James Taylor said, do I like Star Wars? I do. I actually watched one of those Star Wars Visions episodes today. The one about the band trying to escape from Boba Fett. It was okay. It was pretty good. Okay. Hey there, Tariko. Haley Clark. What's up, my friend? I am well. I hope the same for you. Let's see, maybe I should do a little bit of that. See, I really don't know how to properly do. No, I'm not going to do that yet. I'll look into that later. That's something I really need to learn. Cross hatching, things like that. Gotta learn that. Got so much to learn if I want to be a comic book maker. There we go. Someone else said some stuff. Yeah. I said hi to Tariko, right? And eye painting it. Oh yeah, so I did have this little detail here on the little sign. So we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured it. I mean, who else knows? What other Remus is out there in pop culture? None that I know of, anyway. Yeah, that's enough for you, Gabe. I'm glad, because I feel like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like it should be a little bit more overt, but just overt enough to where people will look back at it a second time and be a little surprised. Okay. See, I'm trying my best to just do the lines and have them done right the first time without using Procreate's magic with it, but you know, there's only but so much I can do. I'm very much a novice. That was a pretty good line right there. That was not. Okay. I'm glad you all enjoy the surprise streams. They're a lot of fun whenever, especially when people actually show up. Yeah. I always enjoy hanging out with you all. Does that look good enough? No, I don't like that. Okay. See, my perspective, that's another thing I need to really lock down. And I purposefully put this image in here because I want to challenge myself to create those types of visuals, things that I don't know how to do off the bat right now. I wanna be able to do those things. I want to work up to them. And what better time to do that than when it doesn't really, I mean, you know, not that it doesn't matter, but when it's kind of low stakes. This is not like a big project that if I screw up the artwork in it, it's going to be, you know, a horrendous disaster. All right, so we'll do the little eyeballs. $2. That's a pretty good deal. Here's those cookie ice cream sandwiches. Love those. So these are just the little explanations and stuff. Here's a delicious Neapolitan ice cream sandwich. Real talk. I don't think I'm gonna make it for 2 hours. I'm getting hungry right now. Yeah, I was warned about this, but I wanted to get a little bit of drawing out there today. Oh, and this is the world famous, I assume, Choco Taco. If y'all remember, shout out to Choco Taco. Anybody who knows the Choco Taco and loves it. That was one of my one of the most coveted types of, what do you call it? Ice cream truck delicacy that we had access to back in the day. Okay, let's see, what else do I need to do here? I need to get this, let's do the silhouette. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. Hands, that's another thing that I gotta brush up on. I think I'm okay with them for the most part, but could always do better. All right, so he's waving. He's waving out there at the neighborhood kids. No, that's not a good circle. That's a little better. Circle. Boom. Okay, so now I'll go to a really lightweight line and start doing these clouds a little bit. Have I played the, oh, wait a minute, Aesthetic Wave? Hello there, my friend. Whoa, missed a whole bunch of stuff. Thanks for always greeting everybody when I forget, especially you, Remus. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I am going to get some food in a little bit. I do want to, I mean, I got to at least finish one panel. And I kind of want to also work on the guy's face too. Have I played any Star Wars games? Yeah, I played a bunch of them. The last one I played was what do you call that game? Fallen Order. Never finished it. It was too repetitive. I've played other ones too, though. I played one from Super Nintendo. I played a couple of those PlayStation 2 ones, I think. Force Awakens. No, Force Unleashed, rather. There's that. Okay, then we got the... a little... chimney smoke. Add a little cloud action over here. Yeah, that should do it. I really don't feel like doing all these house details right now, so I'm going to move on. So oftentimes I like to sort of erase, I'll make a duplicate of the sketch layer and erase it as I go along. Gives me a sense of progress, and it also kind of gives me an idea of what the actual panel is looking like that I'm working on, like what I've actually done so far. See how the line weights are all over the place. I really need to get a handle on that. What's my favorite Star Wars game? I don't know. I don't really have one. I don't really care for them that much. Oh. Yeah, some of y'all haven't seen the whole comic. This is it. This is the whole thing. It's just a two sentence story. I'm doing this for practice, as some of you might have seen in the previous live stream I did where I was drawing this type of stuff. And yeah, this is one I wrote a long time ago, and now here it is in comic form. So maybe at this point I will go and move on to doing these what do you call them? Let's just start with this, because I kind of been looking forward to it, and I say now's as good a time as any to start drawing this dead face. Hey, thanks, Fitz. Appreciate it, man. Always nice to get a little super chat now and then. want to make these eyebrows a little bit ragged, because this person's head has been in here for quite some time, in my mind. And if you didn't realize, their eye has become part of the eyes cream that is referenced earlier on. Trying to make this look like an empty eye socket. Their nose has also been removed, as you might be able to tell, and their lips. It's very morbid work here, if I must say so myself. I don't know if anybody's put off by it, or if anyone's extremely squeamish looking at such things. I wouldn't blame you. But like I said, I like to challenge myself in developing my art style. And this was a place that I was not sure I would be able to go, you know. I mean, as far as the rendering of pretty much a gore scene, something I know I need to be able to do, because I do want to add in a lot of horror and horrifying elements whenever I do start producing like full-length comics. And I need to be able to do that. So that's why I'm doing this. I'll turn this into like a forehead vein. Make it look a little nastier. Yeah, I would definitely, I would go Jedi. I don't think I could stomach being a Sith, honestly. I always tend towards the more, generous side of morality in my life, if I do say so myself. Not that I'm the best judge of that before you, but you know, I can only give you my opinion. So I gotta see, this is another challenge. I'm gonna try to make this appear to be, you know, like an eye. His eyelid is just drooping here. Yeah, I like the way this looks. I think it looks pretty convincing. What do y'all think? You tell me. This is so nasty. Kind of dig it though. Hmm. Okay. We got that. Let's do this little kidney real quick. That's what this is supposed to be if you didn't guess. I know there's supposed to be like fat like a fat sack or something around these things. I don't know. I didn't look it up before I drew this the sketch. But see, I feel like if I played with the line weight more, or at least was intentional with it, it would actually work out better as far as communicating the I don't know, maybe the depth of the scenes that I'm working on. Oh man, my stomach is grumbling. I feel like I should be talking more when I do these. I always feel like I just get so into the drawing process that I don't forget you guys are there, but I do forget to keep talking to you because I'm not sure if you're watching it to listen to me talk the way most people are used to coming to my channel for, or if you just like watching someone draw, which is something my channel is not really designed for or known for, honestly. But then at the same time, I don't want to talk too much. And can't say as I've ever been accused of talking too much while drawing, so I guess that's not a big deal. Okay. So these are like intestines or something like that. Gotta work on the aesthetic there to make sure that they read properly. All right, Remus, love you too, my friend. I'll see you later. Yeah. I think I'm going to do about 10 more minutes and I'm going to get out of here. Oh yeah, here's a cut open skull. Or my best attempt at one. Man, can y'all hear do y'all hear my stomach growling? Because I can hear it through the headphones. Yeah, this one was definitely on the ambitious side for me anyway. Me personally, with the skill set that I have, doesn't really include, for the most part, this type of artistic rendering. Of organs. This is not something I've really attempted in a long, long time. At my dad's house, there's a picture that I drew with an ink, like a quill pen, if I'm not mistaken. I got a quill pen from somewhere, and I should probably have just looked up like an anatomical or a surgical image or something and use that as a reference for this. This is all just off the top of my head, no pun intended. So now here's a piece of the brain that has a scoop taken out of it. I think that illustrates it pretty well. Yeah, there's like a cross-sectional perspective anatomical figure that my dad still loves. He hangs it up in his spare room. Yeah, so there's that. Let's see what else we got here. Got an actual cookie. Something that belongs in ice cream. But there's a problem right next to it. There's a human ear. That's something that does not belong in ice cream. Let's put a little earring in there. Why not? A little earring in the ice cream ear. Here's a nose. and a little lip skin hanging off of it. What in the world is wrong with me right now, guys? What is this? Not sure exactly what this is supposed to be. Let's just turn it into another ear. Simple enough. That might have been what it was supposed to be in the first place anyway. Hey there, Cindy. Yeah, this is a one-page comic book, or comic page. Gotta add the ice cream little beautiful tufts of what should be delicious ice cream. Might be. The ice cream might be pretty good. It might be so good that you don't notice that there's a bunch of human body parts inside. Hey, thank you very much, Cindy. I appreciate the super chat, my friend. Always so kind and generous. Let me give you the quick tour since you just showed up, by the way. That reminds me. So, here it is. Man, this line weight is really bothering me now. I'm gonna have to fix that later on. This almost looks like it's almost looks done, except for the middle part. But, yeah. When the old man asked if I wanted ice cream, I assumed it was just his accent. Unfortunately, though, he meant exactly what he'd said. We got all this nasty goodness in the ice cream. Is it weird that I kind of want ice cream now and I don't have any at home? Really should have, do me a favor, somebody pick me up some ice cream on your way home. If you're out right now, if you're on the road, first of all, travel safely. But when you get home, have a couple scoops of ice cream for me, because I can't have it today. I would appreciate it. You don't like ice cream, Aesthetic Wave. You might be the first person I've ever heard that doesn't like ice cream. Well, hey, whatever floats your boat. How about any dessert? Have any dessert and think of me when you eat it, and I will know, and I will be happy. So that's the scoop there. Oh, wow, you're eating ice cream right now, Cindy. Well, should have played it off like I knew that, but I don't like to lie to you all. All in good fun anyway. All right, do a little bit more over here. And I really need to go. I need to sit down and I need to get some calories into my digestive system. Oh, James Taylor, you were asking me about Star Wars. One thing I've really been into lately, I know it's not the same thing, but Stargate. I started watching that not too long ago. I'm on like almost done with the second season. And it's pretty much, it's one of my favorite shows of all time. Never watched it before, not even once. Growing up, I used to see it around and see people repping it basically, and I never gave it a chance until a little while back, a month or two ago. And yeah, I totally love that show now. Ciani B, what's up, my friend? Missed much? Maybe today. I mean, I'm just outlining this 2-sentence horror comic type thing I'm working on. Doing the line work. I'm getting, if you notice, I mean, you might have noticed, I'm getting a little bit faster, a little bit more efficient as I go along, which makes sense, I guess. This is supposed to be like a pool, like a small pool of fluids inside of the ice cream. Probably leaked from whatever organ that is. I believe it's supposed to be a kidney. All right, Fitz. Catch you later, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. Yeah, I find myself in Stargate, on the show Stargate, there's a character played by Christopher Judge, the current voice of Kratos from the God of War series. And you could tell that, you know, you can hear the voice whenever, and he's got an amazing voice and even more amazing presence in the show, if you ask me. He's a very stoic character from another, he comes from another civilization of alien beings, sort of, and he's extremely serious and stoic, and forms some really strong and entertaining bonds of friendship and loyalty with the main cast of the show as he is integrated into it pretty early on. And a lot of people have told me, even earlier on in my life, before I even knew what Stargate was all about, that character, his name is Teal'c, like Teal apostrophe C. People have told me before that my demeanor and the way I am reminds them of that character. And I've for some reason that never spurred me on into checking the show out. I was just wasn't interested. Just thought it was weird. I just thought it looked weird. You know what else should be in here? Some teeth. Might throw in a couple of human teeth here. Let's see. Yeah. See, I'm just freestyling right now. So you gotta show it enough to where you could see what it is, that it's a human tooth. Maybe put another one here. Okay. And you know what? Why not? Let's just try to line this guy out real quick. I don't think this will take too long. See, with human figures, feel like I'm more used to navigating around these, and it's always been a little bit easier for me navigating this versus architecture or just normal environmental items, objects, things that you'd find in a room randomly. It's like so much to think about when you start doing that. Even though what I'm actually lining right now is, for the most part, fabric. You know, that's something I'm never been super great at, but again, it's a very important thing to be good at if you want to do comics of any kind. Okay. All right, so let's do these eyes. Hmm. Also been trying to simplify my designs as well. Eyebrows. A nice wide, somewhat creepy smile. Oh, I keep getting this weird curve here. There you go. No. So this is an older guy. And he's not really inherently creepy. I kind of want him to only be creepy. I want him to be a little creepy, and then even creepier when you see what he's up to. All right. Okay, somebody got another Stargate fan. Very nice. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan at this point. All right, I can't go on any further with this. I need to take a break and go eat. Cuz what I don't want is for my work to see, yeah, it's not even that good. What I don't want is my work to suffer because I'm subconsciously rushing or something like that, because my back is killing me right now. But I will take my leave at this point and pick back up with this another time. Maybe on a stream, who knows? Just got to keep those notifications on. Thank you to Shinfits and Cindy for those generous super chat donations. And thank the rest of you, the handful of people who've been in and out. Thank you all for showing up with no notice, as always. And yeah, hope you all enjoyed this little show. And I'll catch you later on. Monday there's a video coming out as normal. Yeah. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good night. Have a safe week coming up. And I will see y'all later. Peace.